The show you are about to listen to is intended for mature audience only. There will be things said that may not be appropriate for younger audience and may offend you. We at Whatever Talk would like to apologize in advance, but really, get over it.
Shikamu do, folks. Swahili for hello. Shikamu. Shikamoo. How you doing, folks? Welcome to Whatever Talk, the show where we talk about whatever we seem to be talking about at the time. I'm your host, Donnie. With me is my main man, Simply Kev.
What's going on, people? Just in the house quarantining, man, trying to stay safe, trying to stay alive out here.
How can we stay as safe as they say that we are in this quarantine when me and you both are important in the government's eyes? We talking about whatever that's on your mind. Speak your mind, don't be shy. This is your time to shine. We are essential workers, and we are non-homebound essential workers, meaning that we have to leave our home and go face
Resident Evil.
Basically, they, saw some zombies, bro.
I just don't see how things are supposed to get better, so to speak, if you have what they deem essential workers.
Right.
Like, it literally cannot get better at all. You want us to stay at home, but yet we have to work outside the home. Not really quite sure what goes on at your job about the social distancing thing, but me per se,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a merchandiser,
Okay.
and my job is going from store to store, sometimes city to city as well. And it's absolutely 0% of social distancing when it comes to my position of the essential worker. Okay. Therefore, I'm exposing myself to the apocalypse that they call the corona
and
out in the world, and my family.
Yeah.
For by
excuse me, bro.
See, that's that Rona trying to get out your system.
See, that was the government that did that. Give him a sneeze.
Yup. The government did that. Activate the sneeze. Activate the sneeze.
Activate the sneeze, please. Now.
Now. Get the sneeze. Get the sneeze. Get the sneeze.
But on a more serious note, though, I don't know if you heard about the 5-year-old that died.
Mm-hmm.
That's a friend of our family, bro.
Oh, for real though?
Yeah. Her mother grew up. Her mother grew up with us. My brother. She's Shawnee age. That was their only child. She's a Detroit police officer.
So she's essential.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband is what?
A firefighter.
Oh, so you see, and that's what I was just about to say. By us being essential workers, that makes our family essential.
Right.
Even though they doing what they're supposed to do, they're in the house, at home, not going anywhere. But I'm out and about, going everywhere. Right. Therefore, they can be exposed now. Just like how you just mentioned about the friend of the family.
Yeah. Her name Bonnie. We call her Bonnie. Then her husband, not too long after her daughter had got diagnosed, her husband had started coughing and wheezing and being shortness of breath, like maybe a week or two after their daughter was diagnosed. Think now, like, damn, like, who had it first? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have had it first and gave it to her, but just his symptoms just didn't show until later on because he older, he bigger, and his
stronger. Basically,
his immune system was fighting it off longer.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have, by him being essential, like you pointed out, by him and his wife being essential part of the community, they was exposing that little girl to that, bro.
Exactly. Therefore, making their household essential as well.
He could have made her sick, man. I know that's sad. That's a sad way to think about it, and I don't want to upset anybody, in the family or nothing like that. But that's a possibility, man. He could have made her sick. Of course, he didn't want to make her sick. He loved his daughter.
Of course. Again, by you being an essential worker, that makes your household an essential household.
Yeah, that's true.
That's whack, especially if you do have kids and or elderly, even though it doesn't make a difference what age it is. But in a way, it kind of does, because when you're younger, as far, like a 5-year-old, you don't have the strength and the immune system to fight off whatever's going on with your body.
Right.
And vice versa for the elderly.
Right.
So again, that's the misled information that they are not putting, or people are not really picking up on. It's not just an elderly thing. It's not just a young or middle-aged thing. It's just a thing, and it's kind of like if your body is strong enough to fight it off.
Right.
So yeah, it does suck. It does suck a lot. Subliminally, we are carriers because we are essential. No, not subliminally, we're carriers. But man, let's stray away from this, because we already know that this is a agenda on the government's part. We're gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We're best friends, right?
Right.
At least I consider you my best friend. And Kev, it's okay. You can let me know now if I'm not your best friend and just a real good friend.
Come on, bro.
I'm okay. You can let me know I'm just a real good friend,
Bro,
and not a best friend. You go.
Cut it
I'm
out.
a big boy.
It's gonna change, man.
Yo, Kev, I'm just saying, if I could take being essential, I could take being that, okay? Okay, no.
Nah, bro.
Nah, but I was thinking about this. Like, we're best friends. We've been friends since the 3rd grade. And we have never had an argument and or physical fight.
Right.
And why do you think that is? Because even
honestly, I don't even know why, bro.
Yeah. I don't know either, because everybody, I'm not saying, if we had a fight, it's the end of everything. We go throw all this away over a little bitty fight.
Right. It ain't like we don't disagree. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because when you listen to the show, we do have disagreements.
Right. But I don't know how, bro. We always just on chill mode, man. We just be chilling, bro. Like we want to have fun, and ever since we was little, bro, we just what the fun at and the adventure, and what the hell we gonna fight for?
I think we soulmates.
Man. Yeah, you stupid. It's possible, man.
Yeah, Maury, I'm just saying, I brought my best friend on, and
my soulmate.
I always wanted to tell him that I think,
I be out there like, man, don't tell me no bullshit, bro.
Don't tell.
Could have called a nigga and told me this shit, man. What is it, man?
Okay. Cat, what I'm trying to say is, like, we friends, right?
Yep.
Best friend. Best friends, right?
Of course. I can picture the damn show, man.
And I've been thinking, like, we should get married.
Oh, hell no.
But no, that is a
nigga said, let's quit bullshitting, man.
I mean, it ain't got. Why you got to be all gay with it, though? Why you got to be gay with it?
Nigga said, there ain't no gay thing, nigga. We should just be together. Like, what? Nigga said, that sound like that damn Eminem song, nigga. Stan. Nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga said, P.S. We should be together, too.
Like, oh, so for real? Oh, we about to have our first fight now? Now you choose? Now you choose to fight?
You want to do this right now?
in front of Maury, in front of these millions of people watching. Oh no. But no, that when you think about it, though, that is a really, really dope thing to be friends with somebody as long as we and never had a fight, never even came close to fighting,
and
even in our disagreement.
And that's not to say that maybe, I don't know, maybe when we 50 or 65, we might get pissed off or somebody. I don't know. That's not to say that we might not. You know what I'm saying? But so far, we haven't.
Yeah, I doubt if we go to Martin and Lawrence. The Martin and Lawrence. The Martin and Lawrence. The Martin. The Martin and Eddie when we get old.
Right.
I doubt if we go that route.
Right. Them niggas had like 30, 40 years build up of just hate for each other, nigga.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I know this is really, really sidetracking. Me breaking up life. Me and Lakira was watching that. I want to say. I want to say.
Ding, ding, walla, bang, bang.
I want to say about 2 weeks ago, we was watching Life.
Damn, I ain't seen Life in a minute.
And dude, man, let me tell you, we watching it. Of course, we still. Well, I'm laughing like a mother. You know, I'm laughing. Yeah, Lakira don't got the same sense of humor that we got. Man. But her sense of humor has drastically improved.
Right.
Yes.
She always kind of been like goofy though, like. Goofball ass. Yeah.
Yes, but she's not.
I went to school with her, nigga. Like,
so, what you trying to say, Kev?
You know how girls be goofy in class. Girls be goofy
I know.
In class, nigga.
Like she's goofy and she does have a sense of humor, but it's not like ours. Like we literally laugh at everything.
For real, bro.
Everything.
For real.
Nothing is exempt of getting made fun of from us.
Right.
I don't care how ugly your newborn baby is. I don't care. I don't care how crippled you are. Your shoes should be dirty. I don't care. I'm just saying nothing is that's us. We laugh at everything. Right. We find comedy in everything.
Right. So, not in a bad way. We ain't laughing at the person.
Yeah, we're laughing at the reality of it.
Right. Right.
Like
it is what it is, bro. Like
I don't think you do it as
much as you.
As I do, but
right. So what you talking about?
I talk and bring up things that other people don't bring up, but it needs to be talked about.
Right.
It really needs to be talked about,
right? Whether
it's from my point of view or not. But since nobody is bringing it up,
but that's a good thing, though. That can be a good thing.
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah,
it's like you wasn't on that episode, but that would have been a dope episode that you were on.
If I were on it,
if you were on it, it was me, T. And Stacy. But sure, let's go with one that you are on, since it's just me and you right now. A Pedophile's Plaything is the title of the episode of Whatever Talk.
A Pedophile's what?
And A Pedophile's Plaything.
Okay.
It's the title of the episode of Whatever Talk. And that's the episode where we talked about
that shit sound nasty.
You talking about it as if we never talked about it before.
Oh, I wasn't on that show, right?
You were? No. I said let's go with the one that you were on.
Oh, because I do remember that title.
Yeah.
It sounded like Dateline or some shit. A pedophile's Plaything. Or Plaything or whatever.
Plaything. I thought it was a dope title, by the way.
Scary,
what we talked about. It's meant to be that way.
If that shit was in if the lights was off, nigga, I'd look behind me, nigga.
It's meant to be that way. It's meant to sound scary like that.
It sound like Unsolved Mysteries, nigga.
Tonight on Unsolved Mystery, A Pedophile's Plaything.
Right. Exactly.
Why are we laughing at this, man? We're sick, man. this
We
is
just
why
got the mind of writers, man,
it
because
should
we
be
can
like
write
this.
this
But
shit.
I'm working on it. I've been working on it. Yeah, but I'm not saying we should. Everybody should have the mind like ours. But I will say everybody should be open-minded to every conversation,
Right.
not just your point of view on a conversation.
Right, even though I know it's more easier said than done. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course, yeah,
Because
of course.
it's, you know, it's some things that we probably would put in our 2 cents or join in on a conversation that we probably would much rather not join, but we would do it though. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like I forgot what I was going to call it. But
other than I think I know where you're going. I like to think it's something that whether you want to hear it or not, it needs to be said.
Right.
It needs to be talked about because it's going on,
right,
and it's going on. It's becoming common.
right, yeah,
And if it's becoming common, that is probably a bad thing. But since nobody's talking about it, it's getting overlooked like a pedophile's plaything.
right.
You know, that's what I like to talk about. I kind of forgot what got us on this because we were doing too much playing. I kind of forgot where we were going.
Because I forgot too. Yeah. I forgot too, but I thought you was bringing it in though.
I was about to bring it back, man.
It sounded like I'm like, oh, okay, my nigga got it. He got it.
I was about to bring it back.
And I forgot totally where we was going with this.
And I'm typically good at bringing it back.
Yeah, you good at bringing it back. That's why I wasn't really like surprised. I'm like, okay, bam, he brought it back. You know what I'm saying?
What messed me up was your long pause. I'm thinking like, okay, he about to get it. So that messed me up.
But I know. Go ahead.
So to keep things rolling with the flow, to keep the show moving, I'm talking about my little man real quick.
Okay.
I think my little man.
Here we go. Here we go, man.
It's the equivalent to Junior. For my wife and kids.
The ditzy, like I mean that when it's
oh my goodness, man!
Like
what he said last night put the stamp on it. I'm like, yeah, you are Junior and not just of my name.
Right. Nigga, you Junior.
We're eating last night. Me and LaCara was eating our food that he prepared, and
that he prepared.
He can throw,
man, I'm thinking about Junior, man. I'm crazy.
Oh, no.
That Junior prepared, but not Junior.
You are right to think about Junior because he is a Junior,
right,
but not that Junior.
Right. Okay, I'm back. Right. Okay. So he cooked.
Yeah, he cooked. Like he's down with cooking. That's his thing too.
How old is he?
That's 13.
Oh, that's dope. So he can be on Kid Chef.
Well,
he getting there. Right. Well, every person had to get there at some point.
No, what you just said, you made second think that.
Okay. Well, you the one saying that nigga good now.
No, but yeah,
I'm just seconding your emotion now. But if he sucks now, you better say it now.
No, he doesn't suck. Okay. He can't get down with the get down.
Okay.
When he's in there, but he just got to pay attention.
What did he make though? House chip?
That's his thing. He made pork chops, macaroni and cheese, and green beans.
What kind of macaroni and cheese? Kraft?
Not Kraft.
Homemade?
But
baked?
No, it wasn't the oven one either. But it's not Kraft. But it's put out the stovetop.
Oh, Velveeta or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool. It's cool. I'm eating. Then I get around to the green beans, and man, when I say instant intestine dry up
from the string bean,
yes, I'm about to get to it in a minute. This is where the portion of he is the equivalent of Junior.
What that nigga do? Marinate him and shit? What that nigga?
Man, I'm like, this much was so freaking salty. So salty.
You put too much salt in them.
Man, and Lakira got an issue with the whole salt thing, even though she's freaking allergic to it. Black people.
Right, that's crazy.
So I'm like, and I'm telling.
So he serves y'all food with too much salt, and plus
pork.
It was pork.
Plus,
that's what he trying to do. He's trying to kill y'all, bro.
But
he's trying to kill y'all nicely. At least I'm cooking for y'all. Damn it, it's good.
You don't have to visibly see the salt to know that salt is on it.
Hey, man. I don't know what's wrong, bro. My son was doing the same thing today.
But what?
No, yesterday.
Wait.
Yesterday.
Hold on, Cat. Let me finish this real quick. Because the statement he said, I was like, we need to reopen school. We need to reopen school with the quickness.
You should have sent him to his room to read a damn book.
Yeah, on culinary.
Yeah.
Look, he was like, I ain't even use no salt. I'm like, then what the heck you use? I use seasoning salt. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, it has the word salt in it.
Damn.
It don't make a difference what comes before the word salt or after the word salt.
You
salt
smart.
It's salt.
You smart.
You smart.
I'm like, oh my goodness. I couldn't even eat it, man. I took 2 bites just to try to give it another try. Maybe it was just that spoonful. I was like, jeez, I need a keg of water.
Damn.
Dilute this. I need to put
it in the cup.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, I need to put this whole plate in the washer.
I need to soak this.
I need to put this whole plate in the washer.
Nigga, we gonna do a pre-wash on this shit, nigga.
Pre-wash. It's like, whoa, man, that was it.
Damn.
Woo, but yeah.
Say, wait a minute, nigga. Hold up. Wait a minute. My pork chops in there.
Maybe snatch that up. My bad. I take that back. It wasn't pork chops. It was chicken.
Man.
Let's move on to this major topic that I want to talk about before we head out.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Lakira was talking about this last night. But let me just ask you. When I say somebody is, let's just go with, I'm just pick a random number and let's say 67. What category would you put that person in? Like the young, old, or whatever?
In the age of a person that's 67 years of age?
Yeah, let's just go with the 60s. Let's just go with the 60s. They're in their 60s.
Oh, they old.
What? Thank you. All right.
Because I know if God allowed me to make 60, I'm going to be like, man, I'm old now, man. I feel like I'm an old-ass man, boy. Even if I look good and look like I'm 40, like Smokey Robinson, nigga, I'm pretty sure he still be like, well, I'm an old-ass man, boy. That nigga still looks smooth though. But I bet you,
he do.
I bet you he still be like, nigga, I'm about 80.
I bet you when he get up out that couch, he bet you.
Oh, I believe I slipped my disc again. Oh, goddamn.
I hear this all of the time. Somebody who have died at that age, in their 60s or older, die, and they be like, but dang, he's still young.
But I mean, died? Okay, now I get the context.
But that's what I want to talk about, because let's go with the average of 100 is the average age for humankind.
I wouldn't even say that, but go ahead.
No,
you're just going to use that, but I would say like 92. But go ahead, we'll do 100.
Yeah, it's man, we got a round, man.
Yeah,
round up.
Round
off. Miss Vance taught us that.
Oh, yeah.
While she was eating her popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn van.
While she was eating popcorn van. But I would not be surprised if I see a brand of popcorn that say popcorn van
right.
in the future.
She didn't eat popcorn, she licked it.
She was freaking frogging the mess out of that popcorn.
But that did teach me that you can do that with popcorn, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be doing that shit, nigga. I be Miss Vance and my shit all the time.
I do it too.
We learned that shit in elementary.
But look, it just extra funny when you see
somebody doing it. Because you know what?
Not only
When we know somebody looking at us, we gonna do it regular. We gonna put the popcorn. We gonna eat it regularly though. But if we know they ain't looking though, then we gonna.
I was gonna say it's funny when you see a big person frogging popcorn.
And she was big. Man.
Yeah, that's what made it extra funny on my end.
That booty used to wobble, dude. Be wobble, be wobble,
Another thing that made it all funny is that she was a big person, frogging popcorn, and the track coach.
Oh. I forgot about that. But she wasn't even running.
Chair. But yeah, in your chair. That's how she was teaching. She was in her chair swinging her arm. Your arms got to be like this. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Like, what?
Hey, Miss Van. I
How
don't
you
know.
doing, Miss Van? Get back to this, the 60s. And is it old or young, meaning whatever it is. Let's just go with the average age of death to mankind is 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just that alone, 60 or anywhere in the 60s of age is not young. You can't just go young. I live 65 years and I'm still young. No, it doesn't work like that because I only technically, if you're going by the average years of humankind, I only have about 20 to 30 more years of living.
Right. I've lived majority of my life. So you're right. So young, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And I keep hearing that all of the time.
Yeah.
It's like but
people, you know what? I already know, people only say that as empathy. You know what I'm saying? And sympathy. You know what I'm saying? People say that because they think they're supposed to say that.
See, and that's what and that is a large reason of why you should think before talking. Like,
they think it's something nice to say. Oh, they too young to have to go. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make sense when you overall think about it. It doesn't make sense. I'm 36. How the heck I go from 36 young, according to this analogy, and go another 30 years and still be young?
Right. Because right now we getting up there, nigga.
Right now
we pushing 40.
Yeah, I was about to say, in my opinion,
and I've been at 840.
In my opinion, we're at the end of our young.
Right. So we still young, but it's rounded off. Round off.
Yeah, we're approaching what I would call, or what I would deem, middle age.
Yeah.
So how can you be 60 and freaking young?
Yeah. Yeah, little youngins to look at us and be, I done been called unc by niggas in their 20s. Whatever. But I am an uncle, though. Shit.
They're just doing it out of young punkhood.
Right. I get it. I get what you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, they not saying it like as a term of endearment. They're saying they use it as a subliminal term of endearment.
Right. Some people do, half of them do,
Yeah, a half. Yeah, let's go with half.
Right.
They're not calling you unk to be, hey, you cool.
No, well, I'm a cool nigga though. So
yeah, but they don't know you.
They calling me that because of that. Yeah. No.
Yeah, they calling you unk. They calling you unk because to them, even though you're 5 years older than them,
right?
You're
5
unk.
years, right?
That's the stupidity of us.
Hey, nigga, we born in the same decade, nigga. We both 80s babies.
Like, technically, we're the same generation.
Right, nigga.
So how are you calling
So
me
that's how, I mean,
nephew?
that's how I get niggas, nah, right, nephew, but nah, I get niggas back. If they say unk, I'll be like, yeah, what up, unk? Shit, you unk too, nigga. We can be brothers, nigga.
Oh man, we can be brothers. Last rebuttal of that. As I'm getting older, talking to you on the things off record, I'm seeing things at a much different way now.
Right. I mean, we're 36 now. Yeah.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
As you should. Yeah, I don't see that as being young because my pops, who is in his 60s, is not young.
Yeah, that nigga ain't young. Like, I remember when he was young. And it's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, the last time I saw him, I'm like, man, this nigga getting old.
Out there balling with us.
Right. He was out there doing all kind of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's our age right now, mid to late 30s.
If 60 is young, we got to be toddlers then.
Right. Even though some older chicks be out here calling me a baby. Oh, you just a baby. You know how they be still doing that shit, though.
Mm-hmm. And they ain't nothing but 40 themselves.
Right. Even though older ones do it too, but yeah, like them young old ones do it too, though.
Exactly,
you just a little baby.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, you was 3 when I was born. We both was babies at the same time, nigga.
We both needed diapers.
Right. You can never change my diaper.
You can't watch me.
Right.
When
Somebody would have to have watched us, nigga.
Exactly.
If I'm a baby, you a baby, nigga. Trying to be grown. And she grown anyway, but trying to be grown. That's the type of chick you gotta say that to. Trying to be grown and shit.
Trying to be grown even though with your young.
Right, even though she grown.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Whatever Talk, people. We are most definitely appreciated. We are having some tech difficulties. And
are we?
Well, we were having some tech difficulties,
right.
And what I was about to say more to that, but you messed my train of thought up.
Oh, my fault. I think it got messed up slightly, like 3 seconds before I even said that, though. Because you had did a pause, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, we've been having some tech. I should have used the word "been" in there. My bad. I left the word "been" out.
Okay.
We've been having some tech difficulties. And we were struggling with this, but I think we may have a good thing going right now. I'll know by the time I start editing this, and yeah, we appreciate all.
It sounds like a song from the 1970s.
What?
I think I might have a good thing going.
Oh.
Put on that. I think we got a good thing going.
Might have a good thing going. Might have a good thing going. If you in the 70s, you gotta break it down somewhere in the song.
Right. You gotta do that.
You just gotta break it down.
You gotta say that too. You gotta say break it down.
Yeah.
In the 70s, nigga, you couldn't break it down without saying it. Break it down. Oh, break it down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Break it down.
There you go. All kind of ways.
That was my James Brown.
That James right there. We know.
That's the only word we can understand from James Brown is break it down.
Right, that's it. Break it down.
Our new home. We have moved out again. We are now on Anchor FM. Anchor.fm. It's the new home of Whatever Talk. All 97 of our episodes, plus a large handful of Whatever Talk spinoffs, like Whatever Talk Anime, Whatever Talk Gaming, Whatever Talking to Myself, Whatever Talk Top 5. Is there any more Whatever Talks?
Might be.
It might be so many other websites as well. Spreaker, Spotify, Podomatic is still our summer home, right? So to speak.
And summer is approaching.
Kev, give your shout outs, man.
Hey, man.
I'm losing it.
Hey, man, I definitely, on a serious note, I definitely want to give a shout out to my friend Bonnie Lavandria, man, and her husband. I want to give condolences to their daughter Skylar, who died from complications of the COVID-19, 5 years old in the state of Michigan. Also, I just want to give a shout out to my family, my son, who's around her age. He's a blessing. He's healthy. I want to give a shout out to all my other family, my brothers, my mom, and all my peoples, man. And, let's try to stay safe and healthy out here during this pandemic we got going on. Yep.
What black folks always got to say?
Yep.
This old little whatever, this little pandemic,
Right. Little.
with your little pandemic thing
Right.
going on,
Right.
government.
Like, all right, you can do your little speech. Like, why you gotta be little, man?
Why this can't be a speech?
Right.
Yeah. Or why this can't be a regular old pandemic?
Right.
Huh? Why can't be?
I see you got your little new outfit on. Like, hey, Keisha, why you gotta say it like that? Like,
with your little friend Donnie.
right.
Hey, I'm right here.
But like that nigga is like short though. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you mean?
I want to give a shout out to the listeners. Thanks for listening, especially this episode. We were wilding on this.
We
episode,
wilding. We 18 minutes over too.
You and also to the other whatever talk crew members. Stay safe.
What's happening?
And T-Dot.
What's happening?
Also want to give a shout out to my family, my wife and kids, Junior. I mean. DJ. Also, my condolence to
my condolence. That's new.
Exactly. What part of the mafia is that?
Hey, you know what? That kind of sound like a pizza sub or something. Like a hey, let me get a condolence. Let me get a condolence, extra onions. No pickles. Like, nigga, you mean condolence? Yeah, one of those.
And that's when he goes sleeping with the fishes. Right there.
Right.
Because my man's asking for what knew what was happening. It's just the man who was getting it didn't know it was about to happen to him. He knew. No, but into the next episode of Whatever Talk.
Whatever.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening. Whatever Talk.